Hey guys, how are you? Let me make sure I got my setup right. I hope all is well with you and yours. Let me just check mic 1 2 1 2. It's been acting kind of weird. All right, y'all, we're gonna talk about these windows. The windows, you guys. Oh, let's do the intro right quick. In my opinion, I think Sophie's doing much of the talking. I'm gonna say Sophie is like, I thought somebody had something to say. Come over here if you want to. Let's get this started, guys.
Commentary, Burgundy, Burgundy blue, commentary, blue, commentary, Burgundy, commentary, comment blue, commentary, Burgundy blue, commentary, Burgundy, commentary,
Oh, y'all, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, Super Mario Sal. Hey, welcome everybody to Burgundy Blue Commentary. Let's get started with the Winders today. You guys, I was shooketh. And people always say I'm saying the wrong word, but I'm saying shooketh on purpose. But in case you didn't know, I was shooketh. Yesterday, Kimberly popped in and commented on our video. You guys, and I'm saying are because this is important. The day before, Taylor popped in, right? So I'm finding like I want to give you guys just as much credit. Yeah, this is my channel. I appreciate you being here. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Super Mario, where's the wrench at? I thought I did that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I feel like you guys deserve the credit for this as well. Hey Teresa, because we're talking about the Winders, and we're talking about, like I said, we're talking, I'm repeating it, but we're talking, however, these are still people lives. The same as when Taylor popped in the live the other day. I appreciate everyone we're gonna have a laugh. Don't get me wrong. We're going to have a good laugh. We're going to talk about all this mess that's on TV. That's what we're here for. And that's why they're on there. But I want to say it's about how respectful we've been keeping it, even though we're funny. You know what I mean? And I mean respect that you guys, we all have our opinions on what these sister wives are doing. But the fact that we could state our opinions without it getting nasty, I appreciate that about this group. We're here to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a nice key, and we're going to tear them up every week when we get to it. But the fact that we're being respectful, I think that's so important. I want to talk about Kimberly. Shout out to Taylor too. Taylor, thanks for stopping by our chat. I want to talk about Kimberly. Kimberly popped in and commented on the comment section. And if you don't know who Kimberly is, she's a potential sister wife of the Winders. And we were just talking like, man, you're coming here like basically on a date, in our opinion. So a lot of people were saying in the, on social media, man, why she wear a hat, why she come in there plain and stuff like that. And the Winders today, they said today I got time. I thought a broke beat said something. That's what Sophie then got on social media, y'all, and went in. So let's start again. What I say, kudos to you guys for whoever we talking about. We just stating what's out there. We only putting out what's going on, and we still keeping it respectful. So this is what I wanted to point out. Kimberly said, "Thank you for keeping it this classy. I didn't hear you even once make fun of my hair or clothing. I have alopecia. Remember we said we were guessing what she had, possibly. So she clears it up here. She says, I have alopecia, so I had to wear the hat. The Winders knew that. I deeply appreciate you for not making fun of me. I want to say, Kimberly, we're not here to make fun. Yes, we're going to joke. We're going to have a good, we have a weird sense of humor. I do. My sense of humor is sick. Okay. I need help. But yeah, sorry to hear that. You guys, so let's talk about alopecia a little bit right quick. So if you will see a little hair loss here. This is not Kimberly. I just wanted to go over what alopecia was before we even get to that. If you're in here, hit the like, please. So I pulled up just a picture, a mild picture, because it can get worse than that. This is someone with alopecia that it causes hair loss. Let's read about it. The definition, but alopecia areata, I think it's called. Patchy hair loss, sudden hair loss that starts with one or more circular bald patches that may overlap. Alopecia areata occurs when the immune system attacks hair follicles and may be brought on by severe stress. The main symptom is hair loss. Treatment may address any underlying conditions. You could get things like scalp medications, creams, stuff like that. So WebMD says it's more than 200,000 cases of alopecia per year. It also says treatment can help, but the condition can't be cured. This is what I'm reading just off of WebMD. It requires a medical diagnosis, so check in with your primary care physician. Lab tests or imaging are not required. And usually they can get a hold of it. It says resolves within months. I don't know what that means. But yeah, alopecia areata. Now she said alopecia. She did not put the areata in, but that's what I have here. So yeah, it could be, we don't know what's going on under her hat. I want to say I did see her on FaceTime with her hair down. So again, I want to talk to you guys and say, man, you know, keeping it respectful in the comments, no matter if we're talking about Taylor, Bert, Ari, whoever, we're stating our opinions. And I want to say y'all been doing a great job about that. That's all I want to say. And mods, y'all are getting it. Okay. So thanks for stopping by, Kimberly. So it seems that this week on Seeking Sister Wives, it's been like a big thing. Like we talked about how producers were shady, starting at her ankle, working their way up. TLC, y'all suck. Y'all suck. If you want to do something right, do some editing right. Like on 90 Day Fiance, when Angela's still talking about her weight loss surgery and she like 30 pounds now. Like y'all should have taped that before her confessional, before she had the surgery. Okay. But anyway, I digress. That's a whole nother show. I want to talk about, before I go to there, Kimberly. It's another 90 day, another TLC friend of the show. I would like, if you're not, have not been introduced to her, I love her channel. Her name is Nikki O. Nikki O was on 90 Day Fiance, like season 2, I want to say. And she was a friend of the show with her husband, Chris. And that was, you guys remind the couple for me. Oh my goodness. Annie and David, right? So they're friends of Annie and David. But what I wanted to point out for Kimberly here is that Nikki O has a YouTube channel, and there she has it. Her 2-week update just 3 months ago talking about alopecia. So maybe that could be some kind of connection. I just want to put that over there, out there. It's a lot of things you could look at on YouTube, but I just wanted to point out you have a TLC friend of the family alum over here going through her journey of alopecia. Okay, that's the one to say that. So yeah, let's get back to the Winders and how they didn't have time. Sophie got online and said, I thought a broke B said something. Okay, Sophie was not here for how people, I don't know if it was Sophie typing, but it's Sophie in my head. But here we go. They did a PSA regarding the situation. It had went, almost everybody was going so hard on Kimberly for, having a hat on, you know what I mean? And what's up with her ponytail and all of that stuff. And it went on to the Winder family had to say something. They said, PSA, there was nothing wrong with what Kimberly chose to wear while coming to visit us. When we live in southern Utah and she came to visit us during the hot summer months, we don't live a glamorous life. We live in a town. I told Kimberly to dress comfortable and casual. We knew about a situation that Kimberly shared with us that causes problems with her hair. We told her we wanted her to be comfortable and we were totally fine if she chose to wear a hat. Boom. They said what they said. They said what they said. Now, who you think typed this? Who you think typed this out the three? I'm telling y'all, it was Sophie. Sophie said, "Do not come for me unless I send for you." Okay, that's it. Sophie is Sophie is like, wait a minute, no. So yeah, Sophie, you scared me. Okay, girl. So now we know what's going on with Kimberly. We know what she has to say about it. How do you feel about it now, knowing this is why she? Oh, wait. Side note, remember Sophie gave her that they made the basket with a Utah t-shirt and like the bananas and the fruit for her to take back to her hotel appropriately. Again, may I add, Snowden's, Clark's, everybody else that Joneses that want to have somebody meet you at your door and live with you the next day. They had made a gift basket for Kimberly and told her to they told her it's a big bottle of shampoo so you could be as generous as you want. And I just noticed that. And then I also remember when she met Sadie, because Kimberly seemed very shy, you know what I mean? She said, "Oh, your hair is so long and you're beautiful." And it was like they kept putting in TLC. You have to when you have to read between the lines sometime and you can pick it up. I know that seems small, but it was like, okay, say Sadie's hair so long. Okay, why out of all the things in the basket are we focusing on the shampoo? She has on a hat. They zoomed in on that ponytail. They zoomed in, hunty. And like I said, and I stand by it. Kimberly, sorry, you got to hear this part, but I stand by what I said. Kimberly said, "I am here. Here's my fertility. What do you want to do? What's up? Here's my fertility. And yeah, this is what I'm here for." So yeah, it's a shame that you basically on TV, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Which again, not kissing her butt, but this girl right here is like, I mean, she's just my favorite because she speak her mind too much. She speak her mind too much to be a sister wife. It's not gonna work. But yeah, Sophie ain't no punk. Sophie said, "Do not come for my girl unless I send for you." And I'm saying Sophie wrote that instead of Tammy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So yeah, there we have it. People were going in on her weight, in on her hair, and she came out and said something, which makes me wonder. I know this is comparing apples to oranges. When is it that you can talk about things, but you can't talk about things? Like, how is it that we could talk about, that Kimberly's able to go on social media and actually explain what's going on with her. But now when we have more different things, even the little stuff, like if we were questioning Taylor, like, what do you feel about the confessional? She can't say anything. It's kind of weird. I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Like what is in the NDA? Okay, so there we have it. Our girl came through. She wants to tell everybody, leave me alone. Well, she didn't have to say it because I'm telling you, Sophie said it. Sophie is like the John Wick of the Winder family. Like, this is it. Once you touch this stoop, you're safe. When you touch this, you're safe. Okay. And then I also because like I said, am I saying Tammy? Am I saying Tammy? Yeah, Tammy. She is serving eyebrow eye realness. Sophie's giving Rapunzel realness. And I'm telling you, everybody has their value. And our girl Kimberly, she's cute. We heard Colton say she was beautiful. And she's like, hey, I'm here to help. These are my best friends. Here is my fertility. Do you want it or not? You don't know what's under this polo, okay? You don't know what's going on. And I'm saying I saw her hair down in a couple of the shots. So maybe it's just, can you imagine meeting somebody and us as women, you guys, I've had edge problems. I wear wigs, I wear braids, I do everything, whatever I feel like doing, when you're going to meet somebody for the first time, your hair, you're always nervous about how you're going to look. So for the Winders to say, girl, you about to be on the farm, we just going to kick it around the house, wear what you want to wear. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Let's see what y'all have to say in the comments. Like I'm telling y'all, Sophie is like, do not come for me unless I send for you. Like who had something to say? Did you say something? Since you know everything, since you know everything, what's the problem with her wearing a hat? Sophie don't play, y'all. I'm scared. Sophie, I'ma straighten up, y'all. Let's read a couple. Hey, Sheality TV. Thanks for being here. I can't believe that people actually went after her for the hat. Yeah. Now the people were in the comments saying her hat said wild child, and they were like, that was inappropriate. It was like, dang, it had her hat had a flower on it. They was going in on our girl. Like I said, what's our girl that Kimberly said, this is not what I'm here for. Kimberly is like, I'm here for one job and one job only. So it don't matter what y'all thinking. And I think it's actually kind of cool that the way the Winders handle things, like I said, Sadie calls Sophie Auntie Sophie, unlike the Snowdens and stuff and the Joneses. Here's your new mom. Welcome your new mom and your brothers and sisters, and they're gone in 3 days. They're handling things like Sophie ain't your mama. She is your dad's wife, other wife, but she's my sister wife. So that's Auntie Sophie. Don't be walking around here calling her mom. I think that's so appropriate. You see how they do it over here. Janelle kids walk, what up, Mary? What up, Jay? What up, Christine? And they don't even go to Robin house. Ain't nobody talking about mom number 1, mom number 2, mom number 3. You know what I mean? I think they handle things appropriately. Some of this sister wife stuff, y'all not. So yeah, they had a problem that her hat had wild child. Hey, Angela Thompson, don't worry about being late. Hey, B Payne, what happened? What did I miss? I missed so much up there. TLC is very shady. Yeah, TLC started at her pinky toe and worked their way up, like thighs, leg, and then they were like, to Colton, are you attracted to her? He had the best answer. What did he say? It doesn't start there with the looks. It's more than that for attraction. He was like, but I think she's beautiful. End of story. Hey, swing. That's it. And if you like it, Colton, I love it. Okay. You have to go in it. Okay. That's it. Now, but TLC tried to make it a whole nother story. Also in the chat that I was in on Facebook, someone even mentioned that she said she was from the east part of North Carolina and something with the mountains or something she said on Seek a Sister Wife. And they were like, well, it is mountains over there and da 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 da. And it was like, did it even dawn on you that she don't probably want to go on national TV and say her exact location? You know what I mean? Who cares if she said, she probably was nervous. I would be nervous meeting 2 wives and a husband. We talk about this all the time, guys, all the way to where you can't decompress, where you don't have time. You always have to be on. I think it was really good that they gave her a hotel room where she could decompress. Like we saw with other families, you're ready made. We're going to talk about the Snowdens too after this, y'all, later. I have no problem with the cap. She is a beautiful young woman, but she could have looked better with a casual cotton sundress. She was meeting them for the first time after all. Yeah, I could see that. Um, you know what I mean? But their Winder said they were like me. I would have had push up bra. I would have had a full girdle, slip, faja. I would have been covering, trying to suck and tip. Colton wouldn't have known what my real body looked like until the wedding night, okay? But to each his own. So I see what you said, Teresa. I would have acted a fool. He would have been like, why does her ponytail have rhinestones in it? Don't worry about it. I'm here. This is our first date, our first meet and greet. He would have been overwhelmed. Hey, Space Case. The Winders seem very balanced and normal considering it's about polygamy, which isn't necessarily the norm. Yeah, I'm with it, Paisley Duck. Yeah, Colton wasn't interested in a third wife from the start. Yes. Now that is my problem. Like he's steady saying, not right now. It would be if Kimberly, because this is the past, if she like did get with them and she got pregnant, I would be so worried about the first wife if she hadn't had another baby by now. You know what I mean? Because remember she told us her plan, like she wanted to have a baby like every 2 years. She wanted Sadie to have a sibling like every 2 years. She wanted to get pregnant. And it was hard for her to even see that she was pregnant during the same time Sophie was, and unfortunately lost the baby. I don't think it's the right time to add another wife. But would they have a storyline if Kimberly was not there? What do y'all think? Because I don't think the Winders would have had a storyline if they wasn't looking for another sister wife. That helped them get to another season. You know what I mean? Just like if we really want to look at it, the Snowdens, they doubled down. So we were more interested. Colton's just being, I like Colton. He seemed like the only man who's not in it for sex. I agree, Reality TV. I agree. Like, sometimes now that we look back after hearing what we heard, if it's true or not, like with the other families, when you look back, it's like more about intimate. First of all, I wish they just say the word. I wish they just say sex, because this intimate is not what y'all making it to be. It's not what y'all want. Hey, CC. Hey, Jennifer. Look at the Snowdens who go only for looks and money, and we see how that's working out. Yep. And when I tell you, Colt, he's like, I got to go to work. What kind? Isn't he? Is he a pharmacist? And he has the land. If Tammy wipes that counter, have y'all looked at the Winder's countertop when the camera's in the kitchen? I know that sounds so weird for me to ask. When you guys watch the Winders, their segment next time, look at that kitchen. That it got like the stove. It got like the stove top on the island. Look at that island. I think Sadie was like finishing a juice box or something. She couldn't even finish. Tammy was scrubbing that island. Them girls make sure that dinner is cooked and that house is clean when Coke get home. Y'all watch what I'm talking about. He like, look, everything gonna be paid. Don't worry about it. Go out there and pick some tomatoes. See if they ready. The bills are good. And that's it. We're gonna have a big family. It's kind of normal. It's like too normal. Oh my goodness, Colton. But Jennifer's going for look. I missed this one, CC. But first impressions so matter, and she could have at least freshened up. She looked like she was fresh. Well, I can defend this. CC, I got something for you. She could have at least freshened up in the airport bathroom. You trying to make her be like Darcy? Remember Darcy put her leg up on that dryer? On 90 Day Fiance, she put her leg on the dryer, washing her hair, spritzing down Louboutins. I miss Darcy. Oh my goodness, where is she at? This is what I don't appreciate, Winders. Now, Sophie, come for me, because I know you the one typing. Y'all put my girl not on now, unless it's not a direct flight from North Carolina to Utah. Let me know, because I haven't had to fly that way. My girl was supposed to be on Delta first class, straight flight. She had to take a connecting flight. She had a layover. No. Now, Kimberly, that's when you draw the line. You want to date me. You trying to date me. I want to be you pay the extra $25 on Southwest. I want an A ticket. I want to be the first to line up. I want my peanuts. I want my sparkling water. Do not let them put you back home on no connecting flight. No, non-direct flight. Now that I could defend Kimberly on CC. She talking about they're checking in. How was your flight? I'm just waiting on the next one. No, ma'am. No. No, you're not. Colton calculating the funds. He's saying, nah. I'm with you. Jennifer is talking about this is the only real Mormon family. And I think, didn't they drop was it Latter-day Saints? Was that where they're from? But they were doing their dating profile and they were like, nah, we can't put Latter-day Saints. I can't remember what happened. I know they're faith-based, but I think something where they left the church because they have a blog. I'll put it in the description box. They have a blog you can follow. And Colton left the church because of, I guess it was all that stuff, mixed up in it when he first married Tammy. But yeah, guys, I appreciate us. I'm 50-50. I agree. I'm extra on a date. I would have had a Fashion Nova dress to go see the Winders with the cutout. I'm telling y'all, I would have had like a wig. What you got? Like what you call that? The Nicki Minaj. What's that with the bangs? I would have had the bangs going across a whole 2 wigs on with a hat. Colton, but he wouldn't even let me in, y'all. My nails would have been all long. Like, what are you here? What are you here for, ma'am? So I'm with you, Jennifer. I'm extra on a date. But as we see here, the Winders, this is how they're okay with. And I did think it was very, very sweet that they got her a basket of shampoo. Kimberly, check out Nikki O. See what she has to say about it. Because I was watching her video and she was talking about the medical treatment she was doing and the conditioner and all of that. No, it's different hair textures. I know all that, but maybe she could point you in the right direction because she comes from a multiracial family. I hope that didn't sound bad, but she has different hair types in her family. Her and her husband and her bonus daughters and her. So maybe she could point you in the right direction if you're not already there, girl. And I also want to say, y'all, we ain't got to worry about it because every confessional, Sophie got a curling iron and Tammy got a barrette in her hair every confessional. So I think that Kimberly gonna be all right. They're gonna definitely make sure she gussied up. What kind of curling irons is Sophie using, y'all? Sophie, what kind of curling irons is this, girl? Y'all, I can't. Let's read these and because I gotta tell y'all this Snowden mess. She spent the night at the hotel prior to seeing them the next morning. She freshened up. She was being herself. That's right, Michelle. No, Cece said I feel like Cece. The best part about this group is that we're so honest. Speak your opinion. We're just keeping it respectful. You know what I mean? We're just keeping it respectful. And Kimberly popped in and she appreciated that. And I said, we do have, I don't think anyone in this group got really rude with anybody. Not even, I hate to say it. I don't think y'all really gave Dimitri what he deserved. You know what I mean? Allegedly, like we say, we're pretty mild over here compared to other channels. I think that we have a good group. I think Shiality TV has a good group. It's another one, but it's this one lady. I love watching her. I cannot find her. Oh, just call me Wah has a good group. It's another woman, but she gives a straight no chaser. I crack up every time of her stuff, and I gotta remember her name. I'll put it. She be cussing and a fussing, and using all the words, and I just be there for it. This is they're public figures now, but this is still their lives. And I think we're doing a good job. So don't feel like a dick, CC. She's there for the wives too. They told her to be comfortable, and she was. I think she's there more for the sisterhood. Remember, she said that she has sisters, and that's why she wanted to be a sister wife. If we look at Sophie and Tammy, their relationship is so sisterly. Because but last season it was two different houses. Now this season they're adjusted to being in one house, right? I'm with it. Yeah, I think Kimberly's sweet. I think she knew that people were gonna come for her. Um, being from a small town, being from a small town, first of all, I don't think Kimberly worried about none of the comments. I think it's more the tabloids and how shady they be and TLC. You know what I mean? I think the same with when we get down to Taylor. Like Taylor gets a good kiki and keeps on moving with all the stuff that we be saying. You know what I mean? And she'll put her 2 cents in. Like I said with Sidian, we're in a group and Sidian is taking over the group, y'all. I gotta leave this Facebook group. He's commenting on everything. Somebody called his wife a ding dong. Someone called Tasha a ding dong, and he will not let it go. He will not let it go. Somebody said Tasha was a ding dong wife or something. He has a theory and a thesis every 5 minutes in this group. And it takes the fun out of it because now it's like everybody got to kiss Sidian butt because now they know he in the group. Now they know he can see. We're not doing that over here. We're going to keep it respectful the way we've been, but we're going to have a good talk about it. We're going to have a good kiki, and that's just what it is. And I don't think anybody had a problem with it. But I back to Sidian. What the problem was, he wasn't defending Tasha when he was saying it. And people saw that. They're like, okay, one person said she was a ding dong, not 900 people, and you keep reiterating it. It kind of sucks now that he's in the group. And what's the other girl? Paige McGee. She gets people kicked out every 5 minutes too. So now I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm over here. If this guy could take the criticism, hey, we all right. If he could take it, we all right. Do I think Kimberly will be a good fit? I think she would be good friends to the women. Colt, if he's not interested, I think he will tell her straight out he's not interested. I think that the sister wives Sophie and Tammy need to not press the issue, and I think Kimberly could just be a friend. She seemed actually so shy. How old is she? I wonder how old she is because she was just like, yeah, I'm over here. And oh my goodness, I never saw nothing like that. And you know what I mean? So coming from a small town, going into another small town, I'm trying to think of how Sophie, how's she even gonna, not Sophie, how is Kimberly gonna do? Because we couldn't even get her personality yet. I guess next week we'll get more. How would she do on a date with Colton? How would that date go? He don't talk. You have to drag stuff up out of him. You know, he's not going to be a conversationalist. And she seems like she's like eager and happy and wants to see things. She probably will over talk, talk like, oh my God, what's this? What's this? What's that? And he'll probably, like he said, he's happy just reading a book, not talking to nobody. Him and Tammy sit there for hours and say maybe one word to each other. How would that go? I want to see it now. And the fact that they know she has alopecia and they're not vain about it. You know how people be so vain and you have to be perfect at all times and you have to stay on at all times. I'm here for it. She's not sitting up here a size 2. She didn't go to Dr. Miami, get a Brazilian booty. Kimberly said, here I am. Take me as I am. Here's my hole. That's it. I'm sorry. That's how I see it. Here is my fertility. What more do you want from me? I will help the family grow. I will help on the farm. And I feel like Tammy and Sophie, just by them handing her the thing with the shampoo to show they care now that we know it's alopecia. You ever had a girlfriend, like I told you guys one time, I had a friend that just gussied me up. I was always like baggy clothes and stuff, and she just gussied me out, brought the femininity out of me because I didn't have people around me that wore different things and shopped at different places. They opened my eyes to a whole new world. That's what these girls I think are gonna do. You know what I mean? So yeah, she could have a sundress and go on out. She gonna need that sundress for that first date. She gonna need it, y'all. You guys know y'all crack me up on here. What is Paige up to anyway? Haven't heard anything since her husband passed. She's been like trolling and she's still getting into it with what's remember the girl that dated Bernie? You guys have to get on that Facebook. It's like a TLC Facebook fan meetup. Dated Bernie and told Paige at the reunion, yeah, we kissed, you know. Her daughter be coming for Paige and Paige be coming and she be rallying for her mom because she's saying that and allegedly that Paige kind of abused her mom allegedly while she was there. I don't know what's going on. I can't even keep up. So Paige is still on Facebook keeping up mess. I don't know how the boys are. I don't follow Paige that much, but I do see when she chimes in on this season of Seeking Sister Wife, which wouldn't it? No, that's not the same thing. I was about to say, if Paige and Bernie had taken a sister wife, unfortunately, in his demise, wouldn't she have had backup? But I guess it's not the same because you still need a husband. I wonder how that goes when you know what I mean? The sister wives, would they be together and pick up? You know, we can't get into the McGee's because that's a whole nother thing. Angela is looking like Chris Angel. Angela looks so weird. Sidian is almost like a hipster version of Dimitri. Yeah, Sidian's kind of weird. I feel, I don't know. Not weird because of the way he dresses, but how he just ignored all the signs about that new wife. The new potential wife. Like Tasha was like, "You gonna watch these kids, right?" She was like, "Maybe." And Sidian was like, "Oh, let's go on a date." No. Colton is so straightforward. I think he'd be cool to hang out with. He got that dry humor. I bet so. Colton is dull and boring. The two women keep the conversation going. I wonder how he is like outside of the camera. Because when Colton comes on, I go to sleep. I be like, oh my goodness, his voice is so lullaby, so soothing. He just, that's just what it is. That's probably why they're best friends because Colton lets the women make the decision. Unlike in the Snowden household, Dimitri is running everything and probably going around, what Ashley said about you. Ashley said you didn't wash the dishes today. Then go to the next room. That Chrissy said that today you raised her voice at her. And then go to the next room. That you gave the kids 3 grapes but then you only gave Chrissy kids 2 grapes. That's how Dimitri doing it allegedly, running around. And Colton is like, keep the peace. This is it. This is why he don't need another wife. And I think he's still young. Isn't he like 32? He's too young. Yeah. I love worship Paige and Bernie. Paige didn't play. She didn't play about her man. I really like Sophie. Her smile is genuine. I like Sophie. Now, wait a minute. Y'all, why Sophie? They was coming for Sophie mom so bad. Now that I won't touch. I noticed, let me go to the Winder family. Let's go over to their Instagram because I noticed they didn't say anything about that. Like when Sophie everybody was wondering what was wrong with her mom and this and that. And I thought that was, now that part, I thought that was a harsh question. It's 2 questions I won't discuss over here that I feel like is self-explanatory. One would be not self-explanatory. It's like, it's none of our business. One is going to be Sophie's mom. And the other thing is why Danielle mouth does what it does. I'm like, when it comes to Sophie's mom, whatever the reason she is, whatever, that's her mom. So I'm not going to touch that. I want to go over to the Winder family and just see if she did address that. And then Danielle's mouth, when it twists a little bit when she talks, Y'all ever watch This Is Us? Have you ever saw that? The dad on This Is Us. Is his name Mila? Mila, the actor's name Milo. His mouth does that. And I've seen people that act their mouth like kind of do that. I don't know why it is. It just is. It's another actress that mouth does that. Ooh, Laura Durst. Laura. I want to say Laura Durst. I think her name is. But I'm gonna pull it up. But let me go down and see if they said anything about. This is funny. Why they got this supposed to be Colt? Tammy making an angel food cake. Colton, yes. Napoleon. First of all, angel food cake. Oh, how plain can you be? Oh my gosh. No, it doesn't look like they said anything about Sophie's mom. The way they were going in on Sophie's mom, I just felt like was too much. In that group I'm in, I was like, they're like, "What's wrong with Sophie mom?" What's wrong with a lot of people moms? Like they live in a small town. Nita's Sophie mom. They were like, Sophie mom. Where's her teeth? Need I remind y'all? Your girl Burgundy, did we not go through? Had I known I was going to have to wear a mask, I would not have got my teeth fixed. That could have saved that money, okay? So, Sophie mom, do not worry about your teeth right now. Had I known I was going to have to wear a mask in a couple of years, I would have left my side tooth in that taco that I lost it in, okay? Anyway, I digress again. But yeah, the guy from This Is Us, his mouth twists like that. So I don't know if it's like a nerve condition. I don't know, but that's not my concern. My concern when it gets to Danielle is why you giving your husband just why you just putting your husband out there like that. And why are you getting a divorce? Why are you giving your kids? Why are you making your kids be for the streets? That's my problem with Danielle. So those are the two things that I'd be like, does it matter? Does it really matter why her mouth twists? To me, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a nervous thing. Maybe she was just born with it. Maybe her mouth is twisting because every time she see Bert turn around, walking around in a string bikini, it throws her off. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. But those are some things that, yeah, I don't really care. I'd be like, I don't care. Those things. Now, why your husband is funding Bert? That's what I'm watching the show for. So that's it. Kimberly, thank you for telling us about it. Thanks for telling us, being open with us, because this is the first time I saw you say alopecia. Before, Kimberly was just saying it's a condition that the Winders know about. But the fact that you came over here to Burgundy Blue Commentary and told us your condition, thank you. And I'm sure, like our girl Nikki O, she said it helps her to know that she's not alone. So check her out if you guys are having any problems with alopecia or things like that. Nikki O channel, she's been talking about her journey with that. Yeah, so kudos to you guys for keeping it respectful in the comments. This is our second time having praise, one from Taylor and one for Kimberly, for keeping it okay. I don't know how classy we're keeping. We are some buttholes over here. Okay, I am. But doing the best we can, because it's gonna be no mercy when it comes to Garrick. Now, Garrick, you will never put a paragraph that say thanks for keeping it classy. That paragraph will never. I'm telling y'all now. Oh my goodness. Like maybe it's hey Zen Master, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I think it's a nerve muscle thing. It could have been anything. Shoot, it's stress. Garrick is stressing that girl out. Thanks for being here, y'all. Danielle's lip is just kind of an impediment. It's a male actor that has it. That's what I'm talking about. The guy from This Is Us. And you know who else have it? Laura Durst. Um, I bet you if I put his name in, it's gone. His name is Milo Vitamila, and it says it's a slight his slight defect is a result of being born with damaged facial nerves on the left side of his mouth. When I was a kid, I had someone tell me they could probably repair it with surgery, and I kind of looked at them and was like, "No, it's cool for me." And here we go. Let's pull the picture of him out. When he smiled, this is what happens. It's another actor that has it too. And I mean, it's not uncommon. Maybe it's because I pay attention to people's faces too much because I'm creepy, I guess. But Danielle doing that, it didn't throw me off. But it's like a whole page dedicated to Danielle and why her mouth twists. This guy right here, guys. All you had to do was put his name in and immediately it comes up. He does the same thing and he acts and he's on This Is Us and his mouth does that all the time. Doesn't it look cute on him? It does. It does. Someone I think did Drew Barrymore said, let me see. Y'all, her name is not Laura Durst. It's sad what you could put in Google. This girl right here, she plays the queen and everything. But anyway, I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. She has the same thing. It's a lot of people that have that thing. Drew Barrymore does it sometimes. So it's like not a big thing like when I see Danielle lip twist over. First of all, my lip gonna flip over. My husband talking about we sneak the freak and then have you come lay on the dirty sheets. Yes, my mouth is gonna twist. Are you dumb? As Remy must say. Yes, you lucky that's the only thing twisted on me. Talking about some. And when she find out Bert really know English better than her mouth is really gonna twist, y'all. Y'all think yeah, so that's what we're not, you know what I mean? Like all the things we can't pick on these people. These people just come on TV. They come on TV for a couple of minutes, and it's not like they have a budget for hair, makeup, wardrobe. Go like it's not like we're not watching Real Housewives where you have to be glammed up in your confessional. We're just watching Secret Sister Wife where these are normal people. TLC is giving them 50 cents an hour for work, maybe that, and they're sharing their lives with us. So the little stuff we can let go. Sylvester Stallone. Thank you. That's who Sylvester Stallone has it too. You know what? Zen Master, get out of here. Yeah, that 70s show. Yep. And look how far he got it. Danielle, you good, girl. Danielle, you're good. Where can we find the video where Taylor stops in the chat? I was watching it, then it was gone. I can't find it. I have it. Oh my goodness. Christy, I wish I gotta learn how to work this. It's the video. Dang it, I forgot. I think it's my third video before this, but I time stamped it. If you go through the videos, I time stamped what Taylor stops through the chat. So you guys in the description box, I know we get lengthy talking here. I started to add timestamps for you, but you'll see it. It'll say Taylor stops by and Taylor just stopped in the chat. And she had a couple of questions and y'all showed her some love. Like I said, we can't, hey, y'all, sister wives, y'all are not our friends. Y'all not our friends. The only friend I have is Mary. Okay. I feel bad for Mary. Mary is my friend. Okay. But we're talking about it and this stuff is out here. And I just want to again kudos to y'all for being kind. Have your personal opinion. These are not our friends. We have our own opinions. But we're not going to brutally attack no one for things they can't control. And one thing Kimberly said that she can't control is the alopecia. Now, Kimberly, you could have controlled that sundress though, girl. Girl, you could have came in there with a nice little wrap, a little Donna Karen for Walmart, because I know it's not a lot of stores down there. Because I know I had to live in a small town before, so I know it's hard to find a nice store. Girl, go over there to Tarjay, get you one of them cute little wrap dresses. Honey, Coat is not gonna know what to do. You can still get you a nice little a sun hat and call it a day. Put them puppies on a kickstand. Hey, Coat, what? He gonna learn what to talk then, girl. You good. You good with us over here. But I appreciate you sharing that with us because this was the first time you did. And I'm sure that had to be something. Um, as long as they were comfortable with it and you share it with them, we're comfortable with it. And y'all tell TLC stop being so shady because they zoomed in on that girl ponytail. That ponytail looked better. And the other one, they just zoomed in on the back like they wanted to make sure we saw it. They suck. They suck. Anyway, y'all. Again, Sophie said, don't come for me unless I send for you. Now, y'all keep on talking about her friends, her mom. Sophie gonna come after y'all, okay? Sophie, Tammy, Colton, you are one of my. I'm sorry, you won my hearts when you had the common sense to put Kim in a hotel room because you do not know her yet. You won my heart with that one. All right, y'all. Until I'll be back. We're gonna talk about the snow this later. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. And please hit that like button for your girl. I'll see you soon. Bye.